Hey buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and welcome back to part 2 of my Old Gods Druid run. This is not only my first ever Whispers of the Old Gods arena run, but of course also my first Druid run in the new expansion. If you missed part 1, check out the link in the comments to get started on this run. We are 2-1 so far, and I've also got a really detailed draft that you might enjoy too. This is my deck list, starting at the top here down to Mech Bearcat, and then finishing off from Volcanic Drake to North Sea Kraken. Pretty late game oriented deck. We ran out of options towards the end of the draft and a little light on 3-drops, so a little inconsistent in the early game, but still average to maybe slightly above average card quality, particularly later on. So as long as we can survive early, we do okay. So let's go ahead and jump right back in, see how many wins we can get out of this deck. I believe we lost our first game and then won the next 2. So we got some good momentum rolling. I don't expect this deck to do exceptionally well. I would guess somewhere, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 wins. I don't like to guess too much. It's pretty futile and hard to tell sometimes what a deck is going to do. Plus, the meta is so different right now and so new that it's even harder to tell. Of course, I don't really want my 6 and an 8 drop in the opening hand, but a 1 and a 2 aren't that bad. If I play Tentacle of N'Zoth on turn 1, it's going to depend on what he does. In other words, if he plays the Silverhand Recruit, it's going to be pretty low value. But that's actually decent value against a Tentacle. It's a little worse now. I may actually just coin out my huge toad. I could also Tentacle and Hero Power next turn to potentially kill this, but it does give him the right to control when my Tentacle dies. In other words, he could kill my Tentacle and then spawn a Silverhand Recruit. So I think maybe I just save this for additional value later in the game if he's gotten like a bunch of Silverhand Recruits out. And I have to hope here, I think, that I draw into a 3-drop or another 2-drop. And I just do this to contest this minion. It's very unfortunate that he got the good 1-drop and got the Joust out of it. The Seal of Light is not great, but it's not actually that bad. If it hit this minion, I could have almost played Tentacle, but I won't. I'm actually going to attack here. Seems like a waste probably because it's not dying. But Tentacle could be very good next turn against his board. I can chip down some health. I still have a 3-drop. This is what I mentioned right at the beginning of the video. Just that our early game's pretty inconsistent. Yeah, so we'll actually play this, and hopefully this is not a... yeah, it is. A Noble Sack, I was going to say, because I want this to go down to 1 health, because now he can trade here, and this is still at 1 health. If we could have Hero Powered this guy down, this would have contested the board pretty nicely, and would have also denied an Avenge, possibly. This thing has done so much damage already. Thankfully, we can start to recover at this point with some good cards. I'm actually not going to play Mire Keeper yet. I'm going to play the Berserker first. The Mire Keeper, I would want to summon the 2/2, which would die to this thing for free, basically. Whereas he cannot contest this Aberrant Berserker. And next turn I have a Taunt, too, that can potentially hide like a 5/3 minion or a 5/2 minion. I could also charge if I need to. So I like this better against this board. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of dudes. I'm just going to taunt up here. I don't have a way to clear that at all. I'm going to just go ahead and kill this one. He can clear my Druid the Claw with every minion if he wants. Hopefully there's no buffs. Oh my gosh, this guy's deck, he's like running just straight up Secret Paladin. Oh, he didn't trade at all. That seems somewhat risky to me. I can charge and maybe kill this guy. If I do, he's probably got an Avenge, and I can attack the Avenged minion. I'll have 4 mana left to play the Mire Keeper as well. If this is another Noble Sacrifice, it actually gets me into a little bit of trouble. If that's Noble Sack and I attack... I guess I care less about the Avenge than I do the Noble Sack. So I'm going to attack with the Druid of the Claw first. Just in case it's the Noble Sack. Because otherwise this would survive no matter what. Oh my gosh, it's... Oh shoot, it's... I think it's Competitive Spirit. Clearly I was going to play the Mire Keeper, but once I learned it was Competitive Spirit and not Avenge, I wanted to get another minion off the board with the hero power, which also enabled me to play the Volcanic Drake anyway, so it actually wasn't that punishing. Might have even been a better play in the first place, but I don't think so. I'd rather have the 3-3 and the 2-2 to contest all these little guys, because now he can trade in his entire board to my entire board. Which, in the scheme of things, isn't that bad, considering how far ahead I think he was previously. So now he's only, like, marginally ahead. I don't have a smooth play here. I think I'm just going to continue throwing out really big minions and hoping that he trades into them. I might get a couple spare part values out of this. He's going to get a pretty easy cleanup here. I wouldn't mind a taunt. Nice, yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, thankfully, that's actually a big deal. This Kraken is going to maybe win us the game eventually. Oh, that's a great draw. What a good draw, because I can deal with this now. I think I'm just going to load up the board. I'm going to clear here. I'm actually going to play the Dusk Boar instead of the Pint-Sized Summoner, because I'm likely going to play the North Sea Kraken next turn anyway. This is going to be perhaps difficult for him to kill. He could Consecration and punish me really, really hard, but that's it. Otherwise, this trades really nicely if he can't ping it off. So against a Mage or something, this is a worse play than Pint-Size, but against a Paladin, there's a pretty good chance it could live and trade up into a high-cost minion. That's a pretty good play, but that's still a good trade for me if he plays that again. That's basically a heal 3 effect. Oh my gosh, another one. I don't even know if I have swipe in this deck. I don't actually think I do. Alright, so normally I'd play the Kraken to kill this, but since I have a good way to kill this anyway, and this would die to a Silverhand Recruit for free, I'm just going to trade this way, and I'm going to play the Eldritch Horror instead, and I'm going to taunt it, since I have the spare part. So hopefully this is incredibly annoying for him to deal with. If he has like a quality, I get punished so hard. Keeper of Ultimate also sucks, but actually doesn't suck that bad, right? We're not so far behind on the board. It's pretty bad, though. It's pretty bad, though. At least this is a good trade, and we're pumping out enough big minions every time that I think he's going to run out of options to remove them. This is where our deck typically starts to thrive, even though we're a little low on cards. Ugh, I can actually keep my guy alive here, but it actually does matter. Okay, I was going to say it doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can play Armor Plating here and trade, and this lives, but he has the 1-2 slime left over, and the 1-2 slime will be able to run into it. I can play the Evil Heckler to stop the slime, but then he can trade in with the Spectral Knight, and the slime can still kill my North Sea Kraken. But I guess I want that to happen, right? I still want that to happen. It's better than nothing. And I don't need to hero power anything yet. I'm getting low on health, but I'd rather have minions on the board to trade. So he can trade here, trade here. I can hero power that down. I have a 4-4 ahead of him right now on the board. Otherwise, that was going to be in the way, that 1-2, if I didn't use the Armor Plating. Oh, North Sea Kraken's actually a good draw, I think. But I don't know. How do I use it? How do I use it? I can kill the 5-5, but I think I'm better off. Even though I can ping that 1-1 with the hero power, the only other thing I could do is play the Pint Size, and that puts me pretty far behind. So I think I just ping this off. And I'm actually going to pop this Divine Shield. It sets up a trade for him, obviously, but this has 7 health and these things have 7 attack. So if he feels compelled to kill the North Sea Kraken, this might live, and this will, popping off the Divine Shield will make sure that that dies as well. If he makes this trade, then my North Sea Kraken lives, and he also loses 2 face damage, which I'm starting to worry about because I'm at 11 health. Oh! That's gross. Oh, so that value worked, because I got that Divine Shield for free, basically. This is... I might just be dead, right? Could trade hero power. 8, 9. Actually, I think I'm better off trading here, removing this threat. I can't kill the Eldritch Horror yet, so why try? I mean, I can, but I go down to 3. I'll heal 3, armor up for 4, so I'll be at 7 health, which I died to the board. So I have to remove damage from the board just to stay alive this turn. Obviously, he's got a great trade here, and I still can't kill the Eldritch Horror, but it's the only way I even stay alive this turn at all, so I don't have another option. He's had some good top decks, man. The Guardian into the Eldritch Horror. Oh, he just re-lethal anyway. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not happy about that game. If we'd had a good 3-drop, that was an easy win. We curved out pretty well in the mid to late game, but not having the 2 and the 3 really punished us. Oh, so we're we're do or die right now. 2 and 2 is not very good. You gotta have that consistent early game though. I kind of thought the meta would skew a little slower with old gods, just because there's a lot of costly new cards that people are wanting to play. Got a Khadgar. Alright, so we'll toss all this back except the 2-drop. So we can work with this. 2/2/4 is fine. The coin. 8's a little slow for now, but... I'm actually gonna... coin hero power this. If he has a 2-drop, we just play 2/2, pretty standard with the Blood Sail. This leaves my turn 3, perhaps a little awkward with the coin. I could have coined Blood Sail, but then he pings. It allows me to get up at 2/2 early, but I kind of want to save some card resources if I can. Yeah, I'm just going to play the Blood Sail. Obviously, he can ping trade, but that uses 2 mana on a 3 mana turn, which is good. He can play a minion and land the knife and clear, but then his knife juggler dies, which I'm fine with too. So either way. Oh, if he has a secret, that is a good play. Ah, cool. I can actually kill this with my Direwolf now. I could also just Wrath it. I guess that's just objectively better. Because the Direwolf would then die to the Knife Juggler anyway. Alright, so we're in a good spot now. We got a 4. A couple options actually for turn 4. Got no 5, but a good 6, 8. I don't have a way to kill that yet, do I? And the Berserker does not trade into it very well. I actually can kill that and go up a 2/2. Is that worth? This is only worth if he has no good 5-drop. If he plays like a 3 hero power or something. The problem is the Berserker just dies to it for free. The Mounted Raptor's awkward mana. I think I'm just going to do this. I take 5 face damage, obviously, but... I'm scared to give him the board. Mages have a lot of ways to dictate once they get the board advantage. In other words, they have a lot of removal spells and AoE spells. Big misses. Yes! That's so good. That's so good for me. Wow, that's so, so good. This is actually going to work out okay, too. I'm going to go ahead and just clear this. He's out of cards. I only have 17 health, which is bad, but he's out of cards. Now you got a Mech Bearcat coming down. As long as I can either kill or contest his next card, I'm feeling real good. Oh, that's so good. Man, that is so stupidly good. Ugh! I can't even kill the 3-drop! What a good card. Man, it's a common, too. As if Mage needed an arena buff. Gosh. Ugh! Oh, no! My dreams are falling apart. This is gonna bail me out, maybe, but I might just be dead. I don't even think I can... I guess I have to clear that and play the Berserker. This is real bad. This is real bad. That's fine. I don't even think I can play my Tentacle now because that was 1 health. If this was a 2 health minion, I'd probably play the Tentacle, but... I'm probably dead, right? I mean, what can I do? Oh, that's good. That's a big deal. That's such a big deal. I still don't have a good way to kill that, but I wish it was turn 9. Oh, 9 attack, 10 attack. Oh, God. That's not better, no. I have to do this. Obviously, silence, polymorph, almost anything wins in the game here. He might have to use both of these, which is good. If he has 1 spell, he can ping Mana Worm, Faceless, and go 4 to face, which is bad. Oh, that's game, right? No, he's 1 off unless he has something else. Oh, that'll do it. No, it won't do it. He's no mech. That won't do it. But effectively, that'll do it because I don't have a taunt. Oh, man. Every card in his hand. Played it out perfectly on curve. I'm not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. Where did we go wrong? Direwolf doesn't have a good enough attack. We were just awkwardly trading into the board. Maybe we should have just played minions and forced him to trade. I don't know. The real problem is this curve. Way too many 7+s. That was our concern. Was this hole right here, basically. Plus our 2-drops. I mean, look at how bad they are on average, right? Duskboar's awful. Direwolf is only good with stuff around it. Bloodsail doesn't have any synergies. Pint Size is okay, but has a poor body. Huge Toad is average to solid. Duskboard's, I mean, Druid Saber's pretty good. No 3-drops, though. 1 good one. Oh, well, that's it. That'll do it for the Old Gods Druid, anyway. I love starting a new feature with one of the worst arena runs ever. It's always fun. And a card we don't need. Not even an ounce of gold. But we'll get a legendary out of this pack, right? And all will be fine. Nope. Nope, nope. One of the worst packs ever. At least Evolve's a good card. So let's see how much dust we ended up getting out of this arena run, too. 60 dust. Not that bad. Alright, so that'll wrap it up for my Old Gods Druid, as I'm calling it. We'll be starting a new arena run in the next Advice Arena video. So hopefully, even though the games went pretty poorly, you still did learn a little bit about playing Druid and Arena and how to think about it. So thanks for tuning into this Advice Arena. And until next time, game on.